That tune's kind of catchy, ain't it? How you doing? My name is William Judson, and you've reached my channel, WJUD, Channel 49, where women tackle football. This channel is all about football. I'm primarily here to teach women, but it's open to everyone. So I'm primarily going to focus on the NFL. The ins and outs about the NFL, you're going to learn everything from A to Z. How do you become an NFL player? What's life like to play in the NFL? And what about life after football? You're going to learn about all these things. But you know what? I'm primarily here to teach so that you can understand and enjoy the game and really be an expert this coming football season. But right now, I want you to take a journey with me. You know why? Because you're probably asking, well, how are you qualified to teach us football? Well, first off, I played 23 straight years of football on all different levels. And now I'm going to tell you about that. You're going to go on a journey with me from when I was a Little League football player all the way through the NFL and the Super Bowls. So guess what? You know what? Forget the rest, because you're going to learn from the best. So what I want you to do is to strap up and take this ride with me. It's going to be a journey that you'll never forget. So here we are, where it all began, Anderson Park. I was 9 years old, and I started playing football right here. Anderson Park brings back a lot of memories. And right about here, where the playground is where the gymnasium was. And this is where we got dressed to get ready for the game, and we would run down a dirt path. But as you can see, it's been paved now. And we come down here singing our fight song. Who are we? We are the Wolves. Hey, we are the Wolves. Hey, the mighty, 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 mighty Anderson Park Wolves. And we come down here, run to the field, and then we take care of business. When I first came here, I wanted to play professional football. But I was just a little kid. And to think about the odds of playing professional football, well, let's take a look at it. There are over 5 million kids that play tackle football at Little League every year. And of those 5 million, only the best of the best, about 1 million of them will play high school football. Now, if you're pretty good in high school, you can earn an athletic scholarship, and about 81,000 of those 1 million will do that. Now, once you get to college and you want to play professional football, it's really tough then, because every year about 386 players are drafted in the National Football League. Of those 386, probably about maybe 160 will make it. So the odds of making it from a Little League player to the NFL are very, very low. But you know what? I made it. See my sweatshirt? Judson just did it. I'm very proud of that. As a matter of fact, all the way from Anderson Park to 2 Super Bowls. And the chances of playing in a Super Bowl after you make it in the NFL, that is just really rare. I played in 2, Super Bowl 17, Super Bowl 19, and I'm very happy about that. I had a great coach, Charles Rambo. He's a legend around the city of Atlanta. He's no longer with us, but I have to give him all the credit for developing my skills, showing me what it's like to be on a team, the discipline, things of that sort. But you know what? One thing, I got to give my mom credit. My mom was a team mom. She went to every single game that I played. She was our team mom. She cooked hot dogs. She did fundraisers. We didn't have buses to take us to the games. So guess what? She would load up kids along with some other parents and transported us to the away games. You got to have a supportive mom, and my mom was very supportive. Sylvan Middle School. Oh, stomping grounds. It looks different now than it used to, but it's still Sylvan High School. Now we're on the football field at Sylvan Middle School. Of course, it was Sylvan High School when I went here, but it's been changed to the middle school, as I talked about earlier. And I went to Sylvan in grades 8 through 12. Now, as an 8th grader, you can only play 8th grade football. Our 8th grade football team was really good. We had one of the players who played with me at Anderson Park, David Allen. We both came to Sylvan High School. And I think we went 6-1, and we lost in the championship game to Washington High School. So we had a successful season. Now in the 9th grade, I ended up playing JV. 9th and 10th graders were supposed to play JV unless you were good enough to play varsity. Now David Allen was a superstar back, so he played varsity. I played in the 9th grade, JV. I was the starting quarterback. We were about 3-3. It was a learning experience. 10th grade, I was the starting quarterback again, and we had a good team, but they wanted me to play varsity and JV. So I would play JV in the morning and then go out and play varsity in the evening. They started me not a quarterback, but they did start me as a defensive back. 11th grade, I had a really good year as a defensive back, but our senior year, I played both ways, on offense and defense. And we were ranked #1 in the state for a number of weeks. We ended up losing in the state quarterfinals my senior year. But Sylvan football is dear to my heart because I came in contact with a coach, Coach Willie Hunter. Willie Hunter is a legend in the state of Georgia when it comes to football. He taught me a lot about being a man. The discipline, hard work, determination that I developed mainly was because of Willie Hunter. That's where I really got my good habits of lifting weights. Coach Hunter was kind of like a weightlifter, very muscular guy, and I was a skinny guy. So I wanted to gain weight, and he helped me to gain weight. Let me see if I can remember what he had me to drink during the summer. I worked hard, bought me a blender, and the recipe, let's see. I remember putting protein powder, a glass of milk, a scoop of peanut butter, a half a banana, and a tablespoon of honey. And he said, Jut, he called me Jut, if you drink this twice a day, every day, you'll gain weight. Well, he was right. I did it, and I put on pounds. But as a senior now, I weighed about 175 pounds. But I was pretty strong for a person of that stature. That, along with my football, and especially my academics, got me a full scholarship to South Carolina State University. And we'll talk about South Carolina State later, but if it wasn't for Sylvan High School, I wouldn't be where I am today. I'm forever grateful, and I look forward to talking to you about South Carolina State. Here we are. Stadium, Oliver C. Dawson Stadium. Used to be Bulldog Stadium when I was here. I'm here on the football field. It's called actually Willie Jeffers Field in Bulldog Stadium. There are a lot of great memories on this field for me. A lot of interceptions, tackles, and really my play here catapulted me into the NFL. So I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to share these things with you. My dream of playing professional football has finally come true. I was one of 5 guys drafted out of South Carolina State, and I'm quite proud of that fact. Here's some nice footage of Hard Rock Stadium. See the Hard Rock sign? It's a great stadium. I'm gonna try to get inside the gate and see the backside of the stadium along with the training facility. Be back in just a second. Well, this is Hard Rock Stadium. This is where I got my start with the Miami Dolphins. I was drafted back in 1981 as in the 8th round as the 208th person selected in the National Football League draft out of Little South Carolina State. And I was one of the first players to play in this stadium. We used to play in the old Orange Bowl, but boy has this place changed. They have F1 racing here, and you see all these tents. They're getting ready for Formula One racing. Also, there are other things, and there's some workers out here. Everybody's saying hello to me. They have the Miami Open tennis tournament, and there's just a lot going on. Things have really changed, but I just wanted to kind of talk about my time here in Miami. Well, it was great. I loved it. Back in the day, I will say this. I had 24 interceptions. I started 103 consecutive games. And that's an accomplishment in the NFL because there's a lot of injuries that occur. It's tough. It's tough playing against those big guys. Everybody's trying to earn a living. Now, out of those 24 interceptions, I returned 2 for touchdowns. Now, I'm going to tell you a lot about my time in the NFL, but today, I'm not going to have that much time because you know what? They're trying to run me out of here. They're getting ready for this big event, but I just wanted to show how things were when I played with the Dolphins. Where to stay? Hard Rock Stadium. It was called Joe Robbie Stadium when I was first played in it. They changed the name. And behind me is the Baptist Health Training Facility. Boy, has training camp changed. I'll just show you a little picture of the training camp. This is the training facility. It is something to behold. As we come to the end of the NFL portion of the video, I'd like to share with you some pictures of some of the most exciting plays during my NFL career. There are pictures of me making tackles, getting interceptions, running back some of those interceptions, and there's even a punt block here. There are also shots of a couple of my college teammates who played against me in the NFL. One is Edwin Bailey of the Seattle Seahawks and Dexter Clinkscale of the Dallas Cowboys. I would also be remiss if I didn't mention Coach Don Shula. He had 347 victories, which has him being the winningest coach in NFL history. I will be forever grateful for Coach Shula because he took a chance on me and drafted me out of South Carolina State. On the 50th anniversary of the Super Bowl, which was Super Bowl 50, everyone who had participated in a Super Bowl got this golden football. And also, the high school received one. As you can see, Sylvan Hills High School in Atlanta. And I participated in 2, Super Bowl 17 and Super Bowl 19. Now I'm happily retired after 23 grueling years of football. 23 years of, football on all different levels. Little League, high school, college, NFL. 23 years of grueling practices of me as a little kid trying to gain weight, doing the things that it took to do that, lifting weights, tackling, running. I mean, I've run over 5,000 miles. So that's why I don't really like to run a lot now. But, you know, it was fun. It was worth it. And I'm retired now. And as you can see in the background, I'm sitting out on the veranda in our beautiful condo at West Palm Beach. Feels good to be retired. But you know one thing about retirement? Can't just sit still. I definitely have to give back. I feel like I need to give back, and I have been giving back. I've been giving back through coaching. I've coached on all levels. Little League, high school, college. I've even been a scout in the NFL. And right now, currently, I'm coaching girls flag football at a local high school, Chapel Hill High School. So I'm doing a lot of things to give back as far as coaching is concerned. Also, I like to give back with my teachings. My teachings of women's football is what I really, really like. Now, I'll teach anybody football, women, men, whomever, because the NFL has taken a great initiative to bring the sport closer to women. There are women football coaches on NFL teams. There are women general managers. There are even women owners. So the NFL is taking advantage of that. About 40 to 45% of their viewership is women. So quite naturally, they're gonna sort of cater to that. And they've supported me in this effort by allowing me to use some game footage and supporting me in many other ways. So I look forward to continuing those classes. This is a great journey. I want you to go on it with me. And if you stick with me, I guarantee you that you'll know more about football than most men. I look forward to working with you. As I conclude this video, hopefully you have learned a lot more about me and my journey from Little League to the NFL. Continue to follow me, and I promise that you'll have a better understanding of this wonderful game through the meaningful content that I will provide. Just remember to hit that subscribe button to be alerted when I release something new. I enjoyed it, and I hope that you have too.